The process of defining HRM leads us to two different definitions. They are traditional definition, contemporary definition. Let us look at each one of them. Traditional definition. The first definition of HRM is that it is the process of managing people in organizations in a structured and thorough manner. This covers the fields of staffing, retention of people, pay and perk setting and management, performance management, change management, and taking care of exits from the company to round off the activities. This is the traditional definition of HRM, which leads some experts to define it as a modern version of the personnel management function that was used earlier. What is contemporary definition? The second definition of HRM encompasses the management of people in organizations from a macro perspective, that is, managing people in the form of a collective relationship between management and employees. This approach focuses on the objectives and outcomes of the HRM function. What this means is that the HR function in contemporary organizations is concerned with the notions of people enabling, people development, and a focus on making the employment relationship fulfilling for both the management and the employees. Let's take a look at the importance of HRM for organizational success. There are various reasons for organizations to have an HRM strategy as well as the business drivers that make the strategy imperative for organizational success. It is a fact that to thrive in the chaotic and turbulent business environment, firms need to constantly innovate and be ahead of the curve in terms of business practices and strategies. It is from this motivation to be at the top of the pack that HRM becomes a valuable tool for management to ensure success. Following are a few reasons why organizations need to give importance to human resource management. The first one is the evolving business paradigm. The second one is the relationship between strategic management and human resource management. And the third reason is the need for adopting a holistic approach. Now, let us look at each one in detail. The first reason. The evolving business paradigm. Now, one of the factors behind organizations giving a lot of attention to their people is the nature of the firms in the current business environment. There has been a steady movement towards an economy based on services. Hence, it becomes important for firms engaged in the service sector to keep their employees motivated and productive. Even in the manufacturing and the traditional sectors, the need to remain competitive has meant that firms in these sectors deploy strategies that make effective use of their resources. This changed business landscape resulted due to a paradigm shift in the way businesses and firms view their employees as more than just resources and instead adopt a people-first approach. Let's take a look at our second reason, the relationship between strategic management and human resource management. Moreover, there is a need to align organizational goals with that of the HR strategy to ensure that there is alignment of the people policies with that of the management objectives. This means that the human resource department can no longer be viewed as an appendage of the firm, but instead it is a vital organ in ensuring organizational success. The aims of strategic management are to provide the organization with a sense of direction and a feeling of purpose. The current human resource management practices in many industries are taken as seriously as the marketing and production functions. Let's understand the need for adopting a holistic approach. The practice of human resource management must be applied to the overall strategic goals for the organization instead of a standalone tint that takes a unit-based or a micro approach. The idea here is to adopt a holistic perspective towards human resource management that ensures that there are no piecemeal strategies and the HRM policy enmeshes itself fully with those of the organizational goals. The practice of human resource management needs to be integrated with the overall strategy to ensure effective use of people and provide better returns to the organizations in terms of ROI for every rupee or dollar spent on them. Unless the HRM practice is designed in this way, the firms stand to lose from not utilizing people fully, and this does not bode well for the success of the organization.